In trying to answer a question about federalism, which is essentially the proper roles of the federal government, the state government, the local governments, and the individual. So it involves all of those elements. And there's a specific role for the federal government. There's a very specific role for the federal government. Most of it's outlined in Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution, and we're familiar with that. There's a taxing power, but specific tasks are national defense and a sound currency. And you can run a post office and have some post roads. That limited power, those limited tasks, are essential to a working and thriving and healthy federal system. The powers of the state, and there's one specific power that we need to talk about that all 50 states have, and that the federal government really does not have, and that is the police power. And the police power is generally referred to as the power to govern the health, safety, and welfare of the people of the jurisdiction, in our case, the people of Oklahoma, to restore small r republicanism. There are many ways that are suggested to do that, but the most fundamental thing you have to do is restore those balances between all levels of government and the individual. And especially the problem now is what we generally refer to as federal overreach, because just think EPA. If you think that a puddle in your backyard is a navigable water of the United States, you're probably in a distinct minority. If you think the Arkansas River is probably a national asset, you're right. But if you're talking about harassment through wetlands, you're talking about a far too powerful and overreaching federal government. If you talk about the IRS, and we're headed in this season of our elections, it includes April 15th, so we will talk a lot about taxes and taxation. How much should a government cost, and how should that government collect its revenues? What is proper and fair and reasonable taxation? Because that question, we usually focus on taxes and tax rates, but really the better way to have that discussion is to talk about roles of government and levels of spending.